Hello fellers, and welcome back to Noob's Workshop. Today is day 1 of me modding the X-Shot Insanity Ragefire. Now as you can see, this is a very big looking gun, but that does not mean it'll be hard to mod. Over here are the 2 special types of batteries I'll be using. The first one is a 3-volt AA battery, and the second one is a dummy battery so I don't burn out the motors. Over here are the 2 motors that I'll be using. There's actually a third one on the way, but it's not here yet. So yeah. Now off camera I did unscrew all of the other screws so I could remove the body, but I will show you the last screw that came out. However, I thought this was the last screw, but there's a further issue ahead. As it turns out, I left a modification piece on one of the rails, and that ended up keeping the entire build together. However, this was not actually meant to be on the rail, so I did have some trouble getting it off. But I did eventually get it off. However, it was very stressful. But anyway, I thought I would finally be able to get the gun open. As I checked, I removed all the screws, but it turns out I may or may have forgotten to take the handle piece off, so, well, in the meantime, as I take this handle piece off, I would like to talk about the project. I think I'm probably gonna get all of the assets of the gun instead of just one part. Moving on, I was actually able to get the body off the gun, and it's actually oddly satisfying, although I did get stuck a little bit near the big handle bar piece, but it did eventually come off. Now, here I would like to talk about a few main components. If you look to the center-ish area, you can see the 2 flywheels, which are what makes the darts go out of the gun. If you see the silver part near the little bit more to the right, that's what makes the barrel spin. And the blue covered up part is the part that makes the chain spin so that the darts can come out. Now here I'm gonna discuss my plan. So first I'm gonna replace the 2 flywheel motors with the ones I currently have. I'm gonna attach a motor into the covered part so I can increase the fire rate. And back there I did figure out how the switch works, and it may or may not come off. The barrel, well, there's further parts about the barrel. That's the battery pack that I just pointed to. And yeah. My first action in this process will probably be to unscrew the flywheel cage. That way, I can access the motors and swap them out for my stronger and better ones. Now in the middle of the process, I did find out that the barrel can actually just pop right off. This allows me to either modify it or get rid of it, but it also allows me access to the flywheel cage. Now I did end up unscrewing the flywheel cage and popping it off, as you can see. But now, I have access to the bottom of the motors which have screws, which I have to remove, as you can see in this clip. After I remove them, all I have to do is separate the flywheels from the motors, and then I can have a free open cage to put the motors, or I can get rid of the cage entirely. As you can see, I ended up making the decision to completely remove the flywheel cage with my special wire cutters. Now I will be 3D printing a new one and some new flywheel things in day 2. Well, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Bye!